That's what you want to do with your power. You want to make sure that you're using your power as a man properly. You want to channel it so you get the best benefits and so your life can have the greatest impact. We stop our drains, we build our power up, but we want to aim it into the right channels. Now, what kind of channels do we aim it into? Well, one of them is our own purpose and mission. What's your purpose as a man? How are you directing your energy toward that purpose? A lot of guys aren't living on purpose. They're just not. They're surviving. They're making it through the day. And now sometimes there are times in life where it's like that. We're surviving. We're busy. Crazy things are happening. I've had hurricanes hit my home. That was a crazy time. That was a busy time. But if that's your whole life, if that's all the time, then stuff is wrong. You need to have a purpose and a mission for your life. In other words, what are you living for? What is it that you're getting up for and doing? Having a successful life is great, but money is not a direction. Fame is not a purpose. Business success is not a direction either. Those can be byproducts of your purpose. What you want to do as a man is have a purpose, and every man needs a purpose. That thing that gets him up, gets him going, that thing that he lives for. Your job is part of that. That's a role, but it doesn't have to be. A lot of people have a job that's not necessarily their favorite, but it gets them to be able to live their purpose. And so a lot of men do that. They work a job that maybe pays more. Maybe it's a little tougher or not their favorite, but it helps them live their purpose, what they're really all about. As men, we were meant to live for more than just stuff, than more than just work. We were meant to live with a purpose. And if you say, well, Dave, I don't know what my purpose is, what my mission is. Well, what that means is you're not aiming your power anywhere. You're not giving your power a channel to be used. You're letting it just kind of go wherever. So what you want to do is begin the process of finding your purpose. Start moving in a direction. And what that'll do is that'll aim your power and you'll see a lot more accomplished with your life. Now, another one is relationships. And what I mean by that is, are you putting power into your relationships? Are you channeling your power, your purpose into relationships? Every one of us have relationships. We have friendships. Some of us are married. Some of us have children. We have extended family. We all have relationships. And you want to make sure power is going into them. And you're not just kind of taking them for granted. When men forget to put power into relationships, they may not see it right away, but eventually it's going to hurt them. There's guys who they don't put power in relationships, so they don't have any friends. They're lonely. Now they act like they don't care, but they're lonely. They don't have any friends. They don't have anyone they can count on. Or, if there's a guy who doesn't put power into his relationships with women, he has no dates. He has no wife. I know guys who didn't put power into their relationship and they came home one day and their wife's gone and they're by themselves. Or I've seen men who don't put power into the relationship with their children. And as their children get older, they don't engage with their dad. They don't have a relationship with their dad. They don't really want to be around their dad. The truth is, every one of us is a social creature. Every man is. People are. We need connection. Virtual relationships won't feed us. We need real people, and we need to put power into those relationships. And we've got to make sure that we're putting effort in. Relationships only get built on purpose. They don't happen by accident. Now, when a man is dating, oftentimes he gets this. But sometimes when he gets married, he moves on to the next thing. And he forgets that he has to keep putting power of his life, of his time, of his energy into that relationship. And some men will forget it. Now, kids can make us so busy sometimes with schedules and school and sports that we forget that it's really about the relationship. So what are you doing to intentionally build that relationship with your children? I promise you, the more effort you make when they're young, it will pay off when they get older. You want to put power into those relationships and also friendships. What are you doing to build friendships around you? What are you doing to intentionally spend time with other men who just build you up and you can build them up? You need to put power into those things. We've got to remember as men that we have choice. We're the only ones who have agency in our own life. We're the only ones who can pick our power and where it goes. We build up our power, we stop the drain. Every man has power, and therefore every man has choice what he does with that power. And what you want to do is channel your power. You want to bring that choice to your power and say, I'm going to put my power here because this is the most important spot. That's how you channel your power. When you increase your power, you can channel it better and you will have a more powerful life.